Welcome to your daily focus for March the 4th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's turn to the cards and see what they have to say. We have the Moon still in Aquarius, Sun in Pisces. We are working towards, I think tomorrow is the beginning of Mercury going stationary retrograde. Right after that, we have the new moon. So the sun and the moon both aligned in Pisces. And oh my gosh, we have so much happening. And that is right on top of Neptune in Pisces. We have the sun and the moon conjunct Neptune. So it's a magical time in our lives. We're working towards a magical time in our lives. I'm pretty sure I cut them, but I cut them again. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Where is your focus? That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at where is our focus? Where does our focus need to be? Where do we want to push ahead in our lives? Where do we need some TLC in our lives? To ourselves. Is it with health and well-being, spirituality, our work, our career, our family life, our life within the community? We have the Strength card. The Strength card in detriment. So we're not going to... I kind of got this right away. We're not going to be... as willing to please others as to please ourselves. With the Seven of Pentacles starting this, and then, so this card is in detriment for those of you who are tuning in maybe for the first few times. This is our card in detriment, the middle card. And so even though it holds the energy of the Strength card, we're not enjoying it, or we're not liking it, or Strength doesn't like the position it's in right now. So maybe we just don't like to compromise today. We don't want to. Now that doesn't mean that we shouldn't do those things, but we may not feel like we really want to be on anybody else's team except our own. We want to be unique. We want to be original. We want to be different. We want to honor ourselves in some way. We may not want to see the beauty in others as much as we want to look in the mirror today and see that beauty within ourselves. And that could actually be something very positive to do today, to move us forward. And we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, we are feeling like going forward today, aren't we? We feel like there's a path waiting for us. We feel like there's a door ajar for us somewhere out there on our path. And we just have to get there. And we've been trying. We have been trying. But we were going through this thick forest. And so we had to dismount. We had to turn around. We had lost the path. We had rocks and debris in our way, and cliffs and rapids that we had to work around. And we never felt like we were getting ahead. Just when we feel like we're getting ahead, we would be pulled back. And now we hit this open field. Now we jump on our stallion and we raise our sword and we yell charge. Let's see what our Nature's Whispers cards say. So it's a very free will kind of day. You are worth it. 23. You are worth it. And today is a one energy day. If you do the numerology for today, it adds up to a 10, which is a 1. I was grabbing another deck. You might want to read what the 23, you are worth it. So maybe that's what I was talking about, looking in the mirror, seeing the beauty of who you are, your unique gifts, your talents, knowing that you can use them going forward. I mean, where is your focus today? And if we do a little bit of that self-talk today, if we spend some time in quiet thought or meditation of where we can actually step, if we dare to step, we are raising our sword by the end of the day, yelling charge. We feel it in our bones, a calling in our gut. We know what we can do. So you are worth it. It's seeing the value of you today. The only way you can accept, respect, cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing yourself. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true nature, your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. When you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive towards more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It is okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. It's okay to walk away from relationships that minimize you, or hurt you, or smother you, or confine you. Remember, we are still in a full moon energy as we go towards our new moon this week. So it may be the release of relationships. It may be stepping away from a group of people or a toxic environment. Enjoy and love who you are. Enjoy and love who you are. Enjoy and love who you are today. See the beauty, see the magic that lies within you. See that unique soul. Dare to be different. And maybe that's when our true strength and courage do come into play. And we jump on that stallion. We raise our sword. We yell charge. So where is your focus? Where does your focus need to be? And do you see the potential of your tomorrow? Because it's there to be seen today. Free will though today with these cards, so you don't have to look if you don't want to, but I highly advise that you take the time to look. Design your space with the squirrel. Our little squirrel returns. Squirrel. I kind of see squirrel as kind of like this Virgo energy. So maybe all squirrels are Virgos. I wonder what their breeding time is. I'm going to have to look at that, see if a lot of squirrels are Virgo, because they are ones that, you know, make their nests, bury their acorns for the winter, make sure everything is in its place. And yet they're running and they're running up trees and they're jumping from branch to branch and they're just having fun doing what they need to do in order to survive. And I think Vesta is right there in the mix with that new moon. I think the sun and moon and Neptune are all with Vesta right now. And Vesta is home, family, healing. So maybe this is a little bit of the Vesta energy coming out here. You may have to break something up to make way for something new. Rearrange, renovate, action, and clean. Squirrel wants you to get going on that home improvement project you've been putting off. If it isn't a remodel, it could simply be that you need to that's all folks. You could simply be, it could simply be that you need to work on rearranging your home or possibly your office in a manner that is less chaotic. And hasn't that been the message for the last week or so now? The last 2 weeks perhaps. In a manner that is less chaotic and cluttered and more aligned with peace, balance, and harmony. Squirrel is adding a red Christmas light ornament to adorn her home. The color red is often used to express passion and love, but sometimes also anger and jealousy. Make certain that the colors you use within your area bring a positive energy and that you don't accidentally add something that would invoke negativity. By properly personalizing your space, you bring a warmth or higher energy to your area. So really look at the colors that surround you. I know that when I get dressed every day, I pay attention to the colors. I've been stuck in blue for this whole full moon energy, I think. Um, everything I wear, it seems to be blue these days, for this full moon energy, which means that I want to embrace a calm, safe, spiritual atmosphere in my life. And so every time I look in the mirror, I see blue surrounding me because that's what I wear. What color are your walls? What color is the throw on your bed? What color are your washcloths, your towels, the shoes you're wearing, the socks, your undies? What color is the tablecloth, the curtains? Pay attention to what you are actually inviting in when it comes to energy. And I mean, Google some colors. You know, I really like to do orange. What is that going to do? Well, that's going to raise you up and inspire you and bring in courage, believe it or not. Orange. That primal energy comes out. Yellow will do that as too. Yellow will lift you out of depressions. And too much of a color, oh, you know, if you're always up, that starts to agitate, right? Red. Red is this passion and courage and deep love. But too much, that's when jealousy and angers and rages, fires and chaos can emerge. So making sure we have the right balance around us right now. So take a really good look at yourself in the mirror though. See what colors that you're wearing. See what you're drawn to. Look at your closet. You know what colors are missing. So why are those missing? Why are you never drawn to those colors as any part of your life? So go through a box of Crayola crayons and say, do I have orange in my life and green in my life and lime green and forest green and hunter green, and do I want that in my life and what will it bring me as an energy? And do a little bit of research and start surrounding yourself with those colors and watch how your emotion changes, whether or not you're more in tune, more grounded, more balanced, or more out of balance and out of tune. Because our minds pick up everything. We don't actually register it all, but it's always picking up the information. When you walk into a cluttered room, if you're used to seeing a cluttered room, you don't think that it's doing anything for your energy, and it is, because your brain is still taking that information in that you live in a cluttered world. So, do what Squirrel does. Redecorate, reorganize, simplify perhaps. Bring in the colors, bring into existence your outer world through your inner experience. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.